Good morning. It is what time? 6:56 a.m. on Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So, um, after recognizing yesterday that I definitely was down on sleep, I sort of prioritized sleep yesterday. Like after work, I took a nap. It was only for like maybe an hour, but that's when I naturally sort of woke up. And then I also made myself go to bed early, which probably involved me actually turning out the lights and closing my eyes at 10ish, which I usually actually think of as like that's the time that I go and get in bed and then am awake for another 30, 40 minutes after that. So it's not that much earlier, but it's a little. And I had specifically made myself not drink any caffeine after lunch. But the counter effect of that was that I'm definitely addicted to caffeine, and so having gone that long without it, I mean, I was fine by the time I was going to bed. But then when I woke up, I was like, oh, my body's saying I need more caffeine. So working on that. Now, the addition of an hour, maybe two, of sleep to what would otherwise be a normal amount of sleep, it's not going to make that much of a dent in being sleep deprived, but at the very least, it does not add to it. So that's progress. I feel better a little. I think we'll see how much better I feel once I've actually recaffeinated myself and taken a shower and stuff. I had bizarre dreams actually before waking up. They were very adventurous for my dreams. My dreams don't, like even when I remember them, usually they're very ordinary sorts of things. Like, it's pretty common for me to have dreams where I'm sort of end up just like wandering some city or some building where I vaguely know where I'm supposed to be going, but somehow it's just not where I expect it to be, and I keep trying to find it, and like that's the dream. That happens regularly, but the dream last night finished with me fighting Audrey 2, like the big plant from Little Shop of Horrors, in a big, like, dark city plaza, like a big, like, sort of like courtyard plaza sort of thing, and then having to try to say, well, I'll fight him from the inside. So I jump up in his mouth, and at first it's this weird little like clown themed children's like play tent thing with all those little, like toddler activity things. But then when I tear that away, and then it's a robot, and it's got all these electrical switches, and I just start playing with the switches, and then pull the battery cord, and that's how I won. And that's about when I woke up. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe I need to not have caffeine after lunch more often. Anyway, I'm excited today because tonight's episode of So Many Levels, this is it. Not the last one, but the big fight. We're finally, Heroes of Legend are finally going to confront the Demon Lord. It's a fight that was kind of promised extremely early on in the campaign. Yeah, it's it's been lingering in the background for 4 years, and now tonight's the night. We'll see how it goes. It's certainly going to be a challenging battle, but my party, my players are the Heroes of Legend after all, so I am rooting for them, but I have to make sure that it's a challenge worthy of them. And so yeah, that's going to be fun tonight. It definitely has me with some mixed feelings. Like, on the one hand, like, there, whenever you finish something that you've put a lot of time and energy into, there's always a little bit of melancholy about it, but at the same time, it feels like the right time. I'm ready for it to finish, and not in a way like, oh God, finally. It's more like, nope, it's time. Yeah. So we'll leave it there, and I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes when we'll see how the fight has gone.